Konnichiwa, everybody. Konnichiwa. Wait, why am I so far away? Whoa. There we go. Hello, Chad. Hello. Konnichiwa. Peachy, Q Peachy. Welcome to the Collective. Welcome. Thank you for joining the Collective. Okoiri. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hope everyone is having a good day today. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. I'm tired, chat. We're back to the usual being tired before all the streams because I keep sleeping very poorly. Did you sleep well last night? Not that much. Not that much in terms of like actual sleep, but like, ooh. Kureiji Hippo, hello. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. It's so hot. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. It is, it's really hot. I have my AC behind me, and if it gets hot again, then I'll go and like turn it back on. But man, chat, it's getting hot. It's getting really hot. When I wake up, because I can't fall asleep until like 5, and then I take like 6 hours to nap, by the time I wake up, it's already getting really hot, and it's like, ugh, I don't know, the feeling of like stagnant warm air outside is really bad. If it was like hot air and there was a breeze at the very least, then it'd be nice, but unfortunately it's just stagnant. Oy. Kenshi, thank you so much for the super chat. Insomnia gang, rise up, if only. Thank you for the super chat. Ooh, is it humidity? No, not necessarily humidity. It's pretty dry here, but the dryness is pretty bad. It makes my throat itch and I cough a whole bunch. Stuffy and stagnant air, yeah. Meanwhile, it's really cold where I live. Give me the cold. Give me the cold. I want the cold. I want to be able to like sleep in the nude again with like a refreshing breeze. I miss that. I can't get a breeze. Where I live, it sucks, extremely humid. I remember like Japan being super humid. It's terrible. Yeah. I remember like the very first time I did laundry in Japan, I had like one of those like wire coat hangers? Wire hangers? Okay, so like they don't have these like clothes hangers per se. They do. They have like hangers for shirts, right? But like the racks that you hold on to them with, they are like little spools of wire. So what you do is you grab the little knob and then you pull the spool of wire across like the bathroom, or like you pull it across like your balcony, and then you latch it onto someplace, and that long string of wire is where you hang your clothes on. And I remember the very first time I did that, I like washed my clothes, I put them outside, I hung them on that string, and then I left them over there to dry, and it just did not dry at all. Because it was that humid. You walk outside and it's like being like misted in the face with just water. Like, oh, it was terrible. It was really terrible. But yeah, chat, if you guys didn't know, I sleep like in my boxers only because I just am warm. It's too warm. I have to be cool. Like, maybe during the wintertime when it's like particularly cold, I'll wear socks. But like every other season, I can't wear socks, so I just like sleep topless. But I have to have like my blankets like barely covering my like thighs and hips. And then like everything else has to be uncovered because it's really warm and I don't like that. It gets really stuffy. No shirt, no pants, just underwear, exactly. And that's like the most comfortable way for me to sleep. I like to sleep bundled up. In the wintertime, I really enjoy that. My favorite thing to do in the wintertime is open the window super wide and then let in all that cool air, then bundle up in my blanket and only leave my face exposed. So like I'll wrap it around my head so it's just my face. And I really enjoy that during the wintertime, but I can't do it anymore. It's getting hot. I have to have the feeling of the blanket on me. I like enjoy having the blanket within my proximity, but if it's on top of me, then it gets really warm, so I could not. Unless I use like a super thin blanket, but oh well. Ivy, hello. Welcome to the collective. Thank you for joining the membership. Thank you, thank you. Wish we had other seasons other than hot. Yeah. Yeah. You don't catch colds? The last time I had a cold was back in like 2015 when I was still like in college. Wait, was it in college back then? Or was it like out of college? I think it was like around college-ish. Like 2015, that was the last time I really had a cold, but then otherwise I've been alright. I have not had a cold or like an illness or like a serious sickness since. Wait. You're lucky? Oh, impressive. I don't think so. Maybe it's just... I think it's mostly luck, nothing to be impressed about. My students affect me every month. I feel like, ooh. At least that way your immune system gets a really nice workout being exposed to all those illnesses from children. I was covered with a double blanket last night because it was really cold here. Even now, cold. I want the cold. It's really bad. Ooh. Honey Flush, thank you for the super chat. I don't have an AC. I only have a fan. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you were able to stay cool. I know that like one of the things that people keep saying like when it gets hot is like hydrate. I've never really understood like how that's supposed to help other than like maybe sweating. Because like if you hydrate too much isn't that bad for you? I remember hearing about a story about this woman who like drank a lot of water and suffered from water poisoning over like trying to win a GameCube, a Wii or a Wii U or something on the radio or something like that. So it's hard to overhydrate. Okay. I can see that. Oh, you have to drink so much water though. Can cool your core temperature down though. I want to go swimming again, chat. I want to like just dive in a pool that's like 55 degrees and then just zone out for like 2 hours. Hang on, chat. It's a Saturday, so I'm going to treat myself. Give me a moment. Oh, I hope that was not too loud. Hang on, let me... Okay, away from the microphone. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh no, not a brisk. Yeah, it's not brisk. I have... did you know pools only have that smell because people pee in it? Yeah, that's true. What was it? The chlorine? The chlorine that they put into the swimming pools don't actually have a smell. The smell is like very, very muted. It's only after it's exposed to urine, urea in like urine, I think. Is it the ammonia or the urea? I forget. One of those two. But like, it doesn't have a smell until it's exposed to pee. And then only then does it smell like it. So that very stereotypical swimming pool smell you have in like pools, that's all because of pee. Because a very clean pool, if you notice, like if you have a clean pool that's been like freshly washed, like rinsed down and then refilled, it has no smell. It has very little smell. It smells... The last time I cleaned a pool, it smelled like a creek, I guess. Like it smelled like mineral water is like the best way I could put it. But it's only after like a week when you realize it's smelling like a pool again that it's because of the pee. Yeah, congratulations everyone. Now you're learning swimming pools again. Honestly, this is okay. So there's like a lot of reasons why. One, you should not be drinking pool water. Try not to get it into your mouth. If you want to splash your friends, splash using your hands. Don't splash by like putting a mouthful of water and like blowing it out. Like don't do that. Don't do that. When you dive into a pool, like when you cannonball or something, make sure your mouth is closed and you exhale through your nose, like unless it's actually clean, yeah. But honestly, it's fine. It's fine because there's like a lot of pools. This is also why you want to do a very good job of cleaning yourself afterwards. Like, always make sure you wash yourself. Like, use the showers, use shampoo, use body wash, soap, whatever you have. Use all of that. No one would so much never swim in the pools again. Never purposely drink pool water. Exactly. You live in a nasty area, I guess. I went to a university, and I mean, I think that by itself should already like do a good job of explaining it. It was a pool in a university, but like you kind of you don't get used to it. You just kind of like, all right, it is what it is. That's how like swimming pools work. Like community broth. Oh, I don't want to think of it that way. Honestly, you should shower after the pool because it has chlorine and can mess with your skin and hair. Yeah, I knew someone who would intentionally not shower after, like they would shower, but like they would only wash their body and they would not wash their hair. Because they were trying to, quote, bleach their hair by leaving it in, like, soaking in the chlorine water. They got these really cool, like, grayish golden highlights in their hair afterwards. But I would not recommend that. I would not recommend that as a method. Yeah, this is before they realized that the smell was there because of the pee. Yeah, no huffing of chlorine tablets, please. Don't like. I'm sorry, we just jumped into this wild conversation right off the bat. At what cost? Yeah, but aside from that, like, I do know like the back end of most of these pools are pretty, like, especially the really big ones, like at the college they had like this giant filter system in the back that would filter all the water out every single day, so it wasn't too bad. When I was regular swimming, my hair got damaged so bad. I want to go back to swimming though. My hair, I am okay with getting damaged. I have enough of it, I think. I'm really like blessed to have like a full head of hair still, so. Oh, X Nesui, hello, thank you for the re-upping the membership. Okoiri, speaking as a former competitive swimmer, bleaching your hair with pool water is really, really bad for your hair. Thank you for re-upping the membership. And yeah, it's pretty bad. Would not recommend it. I would not. But yeah. Is there a pool near where you live? It's like a bit of a ways away. That's the thing I don't like, Chad. I don't like how everything is so far away. Like, everything is all commute based. Like, I have to prepare. If I want to drive to the gym, I have to get ready, I have to put on my gym clothes, and then drive to about, I don't know, how long do I have to drive? 25 minutes? Almost half an hour. I have to drive for almost half an hour to get there, find parking, go inside, like, get suited properly, work, and then clean up and then drive back. And it's like a 3-hour, 4-hour experience because it just takes so long to go anywhere. Car-centric infrastructure sucks. Yeah, it really does. Cities designed around walking, public transportation have much less sort of issue. Yeah, alas. I can't just pick and choose another city to jump over to. No matter how much I want. Some professional companies make high quality chlorine remover shampoo. Ooh. Might have to look into that once I start swimming again. There's a gym literally inside my building and I can't will myself to go. I don't blame you on that one. It's hard. It's hard. You have to really like schedule it and make it a priority in your schedule to really go for it. Are you tied in your city somehow? Yes. Money. I arrived here when I was very young, and then because of money, I can't leave. I can't go anywhere else. That's basically it. That's like the truest answer. It's always money. Yeah. Like, would I want to move? Absolutely. Do I want to go to a place that doesn't have, you know, inconsistent internet or power that goes out every time 4 people turn on their AC? Like, yes. But staying here is cheaper over the long run than moving to another place. So yeah. It's just one of those things. Half of Tempus wants to move right now. Yeah, we all do. It would be so much easier for us if we were able to control like more factors outside, like in our daily lives, like outside of streaming. Like if we could control like the home that we live in, the buildings, our equipment, the neighbors even. Oh my gosh, even the neighbors. A Tempus house. Tempus gamer house. A Tempus, oh my gosh. A Tempus gamer house. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. That actually sounds like a lot of fun, but I don't know. Tempus neighborhood. A neighborhood sounds a bit better than a gamer house. It sounds like, yeah, pure chaos. Minju's, thank you for the super chat. Everything fun. Thank you. Based on Battle Sims, it would be a bad idea. I hope it's not like Battle Sims. I think like the big thing right now, how much would the Tempus penthouse cost on Zillow? How much would it cost? All 8 of us? That'd be a lot, wouldn't it? That would be quite a lot. A Tempus mansion. Okay, but here's the thing. The big thing is, I guess, when it comes to like living with someone, it's not as easy, I guess, as you'd think it is. Lily Nerd, hello, thank you for the super chat. Not good with words, but this is my first stream with you. Found clips on you on my For You page, and it led me down the rabbit hole. Glad it did never leave me. Lily, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you fell down the rabbit hole. Go check out the rest of the Tempus. They're all great. They're really great. But glad to have you. Thank you for stopping by. I guess, so like the big thing that I'm worried about is, as someone who has lived in apartments and in townhouses and I guess condominiums is another one, I have lived with friends, but it turns out that just because you are good friends does not make you good housemates. And that's like a really, really big thing. I've seen like not only just my own friendships, but other people's friendships break apart and turn into absolute disasters because 2 people would live together and they're just not compatible as housemates. They're the best of friends, but just when it comes to living together, all the other things, the small little minor details where they're not compatible add up a lot. Ninapedia, thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Battle almost burning down the house every other week. Temporary siblings, yeah. I don't know how we would do that. Like, how would you even solve that problem? I like the way that I'm imagining it is everyone decides, let's all move in together for like a month. Like we'll take an Airbnb and everyone chips together. That would actually be really expensive though. Maybe not an Airbnb. I'm not sure. Like, how do you test out whether you are compatible living with someone, even just as friends, for like a good enough time, you know? Like 1 month might not be enough because you're still in that little honeymoon phase of, oh, it's the, like for us at Tempus, you'd be like, oh, it's a Tempus gamer house, you know? The honeymoon phase is there, so you're still kind of like excited about the things that you could do and all that, so. Tricky, thank you for the super chat. Camping, go to summer camp. Speaking of summer camp, chat, there's the Tempus summer camp voice drama that's available for purchase now. Hotel or something. Road trip. Road trips are a little bit like different, I think. I don't know. Like for camping, I can almost like if the boys don't shower during camping, I would be able to like I'd be able to excuse that. You know. like I'd be able to excuse it because, you know, it's camping. You're supposed to get dirty and messy. You're not trying to keep clean. Isn't like the goal of camping. It's supposed to be there and, you know, just get dirty with nature and everything, right? And one of y'all's moving out of the old place, moving while searching for another place. Ooh, that's a lot of, that would be a lot of like, well, at least for me, I would worry that I would be imposing a lot. Visit their homes often at different times. What's your pet peeve from other people in camping? Pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve of people in camping, I guess, is the lazy ones? I guess? Okay, so the last time I went camping with my friends, this was back in college, and the only time I was like really annoyed with, because like I think chat knows exactly what kind of person I am. So I was, oh, sorry about that. Almost bumped into the microphone. So I was the one who would go out and pick up all the groceries, make sure all the coolers are packed with ice. We have the drinks and the food and the meat and everything. And that, you know, I'm making reservations properly, or I'm calling ahead to make sure we have, you know, like 3 or 4 bundles of firewood ready to go instead of having to like last minute purchase them at like 200% markups and all that, you know? So like, I really enjoy doing that kind of stuff. Doing the dishes. Yeah, like I was the one doing the dishes and all. So that's what I would do. But the people who would get on my nerves the most would be the ones who take it for granted, I guess. They're like, oh, well, you know, we're camping here, but everyone else is taking care of me, so I can just do whatever I want and not help out, you know? Those would be the ones that I would like have the most pet peeve against. Like, even though I am doing my best to make sure you're, I guess I wouldn't say you, because it like someone listening might take it personally, but like, even though I'm doing my best to make sure their camping experience is as comfortable as possible, I'm not here to like be an amusement park theme ride, you know? Like, I'm not here to be your source of entertainment. I'm only here to, yeah, the hypothetical abstract you. Like, I'm only here to make sure that the group is taken care of. I'm not personally responsible for making sure that the camping trip is fun for like that individual specifically. You're not there to be their dad, right? I'm like the group's dad is a good way to put it. Like, I'm there to make sure everyone is safe. We all have the buddy system. We know where people are, when to meet up, and if anyone's lost, we've got the plans on how to find them again. That kind of stuff, you know. But I'm not there to be there and be like, oh yeah, let me, you know, sacrifice the entire camping trip to make sure that you yourself are having the best possible moment of your lives. I don't know, because like, when I went camping with my friends, almost everyone kind of understood, like, it's everyone kind of pulls their own weight, and I enjoy pulling a bit more, but at the same time, if you take it for granted, then that's just, you know, kind of spitting it in our faces. Everyone should carry their own weight, carry their weight for stuff like that. Yeah, you're the con mom. The con mom. The buddy system is important, though. That's the thing. You have to be very careful with the people, like, especially if you're going camping in a place that you don't know and maybe don't have good connections with, or like, not connections, like network, like data reception. There it is. You know, the quintessential chaperone. Man, I'm gonna try really hard. I'm gonna try really hard, chat. The next time we have one of these games, I want to try just doing things like, if I were alone, what would it be like? You know? I would probably end up making extra stuff and like sneakily going over to the boys' camps and making sure they have food and water and stuff like that. But I don't know. They better not pay you in beer for all the labor you're doing. Hey. Excuse me. Less chaotic, probably. Maybe. I kind of want to, though. I kind of want to see. Like, if we play Rust again, I want to go set up a camp far away enough that they're not going to run into me, but close enough that I can stalk them from a distance, you know, with the scope, and check them out from a really far distance and just watch what they do. I think that'd be a lot of fun. You want to help them out, but not too much. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. Stalk them. Stalk. You know, in the same way how we were kind of like looking for senpais and we saw Altair just like dancing against a rock. I don't know what he was. I still don't know what he was doing, but like dancing against a rock and just like running up and down and like crouching sporadically, even though there was like no one around him, you know. I want to do that. Like, that's what I want. I want to just hang out and just watch the other boys, you know. Apex moment. Extreme social distance friendship. He's avoiding the headshot. I know he said that, but there was no one even shooting at him, and I wasn't going to shoot at him because I was hiding in a good spot to hide in. Could try letting Bettel lead. I should, shouldn't I? I just want to see what Bettel, like, what would happen with if the gang is led by Bettel. Do we want to die? Nah, I'll just let Bettel take care of Hakka and Flayon, and then just kind of like let them go on their own. The pressure will make him combust. I'm sure he'll be fine. They'll have broken bones, but like for the most part, they'll be intact. You know, like you'll functionally recognize them as Bettel and Hakka and Flayon, right? The base will be up in flames after 3 hours. Man, that'd be so cool though. If we were here or any indication. Oh my gosh, we still need to finish that, don't we? I think we ended the puzzle right before the last puzzle, like the second, the penultimate puzzle, I think. Yeah, because we just finished the big maze, and I think that was one of the harder puzzles. Yeah. Oh, we do need to do that. I still need to do We're Here Forever myself. I want to do more. I want to do more. I know it's chaotic, and I know it's very challenging because the puzzles are really difficult to see, but like just because of how the game is, like you have like 2 different perspectives and all that. But I really do want to finish the rest of the We Were Here series with Bettel. Just need to find time, and unfortunately we're getting super busy. Maybe after June, like after July perhaps. Oh, Panic Timo, hello. For a super chat to you, finally watching you live, but I wanted to say you're pretty cool. Thanks for hyping up my cosplay of you at MomoCon last weekend. Oh, thank you for the super chat, and of course, thank you so much for cosplaying me. Thank you. It looked amazing. I've been watching social media for all the various conventions because, like, this past weekend was super big on conventions, and I think there's a few still going on right now, aren't there? But it was really fun to see all the photos, and thank you so much for cosplaying me again. Thank you. I enjoy Bettel's complete uselessness in the description of the puzzles. Okay, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I think I've started to unlock it. About halfway through our like second, third, I don't know, one of the We Were Here collabs, right? There was a moment that clicked in my mind, and I was like, Bettel is very, very good at describing exactly what he sees. You just need to be able to translate it, because he's not going to use the same language and terminology that I do. So I have to translate it, but he says exactly what he sees, you know? Like when he saw the puppy and was like specifically 90% Pomeranian, right? You can kind of identify exactly what is the most obvious and like Pomeranian-like feature of a dog and be like, all right, it's probably 90% that, right? The X's armpits, yeah. that too. The armpits of the X's, right? Panic Timo, thank you for joining the collective. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the channel badge and the emotes. Thank you. And James Okoidi, I'm a member. When did this happen? If it was a gifted, thank you. Let's go 2 months. Okoidi. The scorpion with boxing gloves, right? Yeah, the 90% Pomeranian was oddly accurate. Exactly. So you just need to like figure out the translation of like, this is literally what he is seeing, and don't try to interpret it or like add any context to it, because he'll just tell you exactly what he sees. I remember the maze broke him. I think he didn't realize that I was seeing the maze from a first-person perspective, so I didn't have the big overview as he does while he was looking out from the top. So I think that was the little hookup, hang up, that's the word. That's a little hang up, and that if we had conveyed that difference in our perspectives sooner, I think he would have gotten it a lot faster. Are you seeing it from your eyes? Yeah, that was really good. Looks like you've given up on your thumbnails. Yeah, I've been trying to do a few different things, so I don't have time to put together all the thumbnails I'd want, but hopefully we'll get back on regular thumbnail duty soon. Still the fact that you got it on the first try. I do a lot of puzzles, Chad. I play a lot of horror games, and a lot of horror games have puzzles in them. So when it comes to solving puzzles like these, it's not too difficult for me. So you kind of pick up like, is it one of those? Like, is it a maze, or is it one of those button puzzles or a lever puzzle, things like that. Yeah, I wouldn't say 3D understand is a skill for everyone. It is really difficult if you don't have that much experience with it. Yeah. The man brain needed to be put in a jar and studied by science. Did you play the bomb game with Bettel? Bomb game? Oh, keep talking and nobody explodes. That's the one. Bomb game. Don't keep talking and nobody explodes. That's the one, right? Johnny, Elijah, look, thank you so much for the super chat. Keep talking and nobody explodes. I have not played that one yet. I have seen other people play with it, but I've not played it myself. Maybe. I worry that it might be a little bit too stressful, because I do know that Bettel is a little harsh on himself sometimes, like more so than he should be, because I know he's like doing his best, but I hope it's not too difficult or too stressful for him, you know? Sorry, I'm like, I want to sip more of the beer right now. HS Okoiri, what would be your favorite board game to recommend? My favorite board game? I'm gonna pick a very basic one. The reason why I would say this is a good one to recommend is because it's pretty accessible. Settlers of Catan would be the one I recommend. Because if it's specifically for recommendations, it's gonna be something that's not too obscure, not too complicated, easy to pick up, and a joy to have with like a whole bunch of friends together for like an, you know, even like just one evening. I feel like other things are a little bit too, there's a few good ones, but I feel like they're pretty, I don't know, some of them are pretty niche. I think Catan is like the good amount of, it's a step above your like really obvious board games like Monopoly, like the party games, you know, the ones everyone knows about. It's a step above that, but it's also still really accessible for a lot of people. I think that's why it became so popular as it is nowadays. A Ouija board. It's like, hey, do you have a board game you would like to recommend? Yeah, check this one now. It's called the Ouija board. Something without a time limit would be nice, less stressful for the boys. Yeah, the snakes and ladders count. Snakes and ladders is okay, but I don't like it because there is no skill involved in snakes and ladders. It's entirely RNG, and I don't like it. Fun for the whole family. Yeah. Time to summon some spirits. Can you buy a Luigi board? The Luigi board, yeah. Snakes and ladders is just dice. Right, that's the thing. Like, when you roll the dice, it doesn't matter, like, how good you want to happen. Like, it's just RNG at that point. Oh, yeah. Kids get vicious when they play Sorry. Many a war started by Connect 4. I think like the mini games in that one game, A Way Out, I think those are pretty good for like collabs. I'm also playing Liar's Dice at that point. Candyland. I have not played Candyland in forever. I've not actually... When was the last time I played Candyland? That was a long time ago. I don't remember. It's a throwback, right? Would not be interested in playing an RPG like D&D. The thing with D&D is it's a lot of fun to set up, but to finish a campaign is a commitment. It stops becoming a fun thing and becomes more of like a long-term commitment, and trying to get all our schedules down is a little bit difficult. Sushi, Yokoiri. Honestly, never know what to put in these, so I'll ask a question. What's the best instant ramen for you? The best instant ramen? The best instant ramen that it's Shin ramen, but I do the TikTok trick, the ramen, the quote ramen hack. Okay. So this is what the TikTok ramen hack is. Okay, for those of you who don't know or don't watch, don't look at TikTok. Okay, you get your instant ramen. It doesn't matter what it is, right? You get your instant ramen, and then you take out the flavor packet, the powder, right? You pour that into your bowl. Into that, you're going to mix in a single egg, just one whole egg. You crack it in there, and then you squirt some mayonnaise inside. Like it doesn't really matter how much. Just like an okay amount of mayonnaise, some dashi powder, some soy sauce, some garlic, and some ginger, right? And you mix all of that up. Yeah, the creamy ramen one. And then what you do is you take your ramen noodles and then you cook them for a little while. When you get to about 30 seconds up to when they're ready to be cooked, you get a ladle and you ladle some of the cooked noodle water into the little mixture that you have with the sauce packet and the egg and mayo. And then you use the heat of that to cook the egg and the mayo as you continue to stir it. And then by the time you're done stirring that up, you have your noodles done. So you toss the noodles in, get some fresh green onions, some eggs, soft boiled if possible, soy marinated if possible, and then some like homemade chashu or like even just spam, and it's so good. It's really, really good. Keisha Okoiri, still wondering how to get this puppet combo. How did you get the puppet combo perm? Game is wild, I swear. Matter of fact, the VOD survived too. Yeah, the mod did survive. It's really good. Thank you for re-upping the membership. Why instant ramen take a long time to make? Yeah, but here's the thing, like you could just eat instant ramen by itself, but if you add all those things to it, it makes it so good. So good. I think one of my favorite things to do is just have like a little bucket of soy sauce marinated eggs. I love having that. So what I do is I go and boil maybe 6 to 8 eggs or so, and then I'll soft boil them all, put them inside like a little container, a Tupperware container, soy sauce, meat, some sugar, some spices, and then just put on a whole bunch of soft boiled eggs into the container and just let them marinate. So whenever I want, you know, an egg, like a soft boiled egg, even as a snack or not just for ramen, but I'll have like a box ready to go. It's so good. 100%. Ajitama egg, yeah, Ajitama. It's amazing. Shinri cookbook win. Drop the recipe later. I think it's just soy sauce marinated eggs. If you type in that one, you get like the recipe for like a big variety of it. They all use the same type of stuff, so. Share the secret for soft boiled eggs. Use an egg timer. Use an egg timer. It's the best way to do things. Egg timers are perfect. If you have a lot of eggs, one of my friends used to have those small like plastic egg trays where you can like you can stand up, I think up to 6 eggs inside the device, and then you pour some water into it, and there's a heat pad underneath that heats up the water and boils it so that it like steam cooks all of the eggs in there. I don't know what they're called. They're like super cheap plastic ones, but like they have a amount of like, if you have 6 eggs, pour in this much water and set the timer for this, and then it's so good. Those are so convenient. Yeah, egg steamer. Those are really good to have. Yeah. Boil water, add egg, 6 minutes, I think, for soft boiled. Shock with cold water. Exactly. Is that one of the egg timers you boil? I use that. That's the one I use. It's like, it looks like half of an egg, and you just like toss it in the water with it, and then as it cooks up, it will like fill up the circle, and then as it fills up the circle, it tells you how well it's cooked. It's like soft boiled, hard boiled, and so on. It's a cool gadget. Yeah, it is. Okay, chat, hang on a minute. I want to go turn on my AC again. It's 85 degrees here now because my PC is really hot. Oh, wait. It's on, so it shouldn't be too loud. Oh, there it goes. Wow. Do you prefer soft or hard-boiled? I prefer soft-boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs are nice, but I don't really like them. It makes my mouth really dry when I eat them, so I like to keep it like soft and gooey. It's really nice. 85 degrees? Yeah, my PC is. My PC is hot. Wait. Soft-boiled egg yolk is like butter. It's so good. I saw some clips and like shorts of people making salt cured egg yolks, and they say it's supposed to be really good, but I've not actually had the chance to make one. Like, you're supposed to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites, and then you gently place it in a salt bath. Sorry, not a bath, salt bed. And then you cover the whole thing with salt, and then you just let all the moisture get sucked out of it. Salted egg yolk? I've not had it before. Is it good? What does it taste like? Salt and sugar bed makes it taste good. Oh, that's what I hear. And then the way that I see it is after they let it dry, what they do is they take it out, they brush off all the salt, and then they will grate it like cheese on top of various dishes. And I want to know, like, how does that taste like? Does it just taste like egg? Like super concentrated egg? It's good. It's supposed to be like a garnish. Oh, with the zester. You can grate it or slice it. I want to try. Very salty, but it's good with something that neutralizes it. For us, it's tomatoes. Ooh. Deviled eggs are pretty good. I think they're okay. I don't know. Deviled eggs are like very basic in my mind. You know? Excuse me. Unsubbed. Soy cured ones are better, I think. Okay, so here's the thing. Deviled eggs, I find, are the ones that I go to if I'm very lazy and I run out of ideas. Like if there's a potluck and they're like, "Oh, Shinri, bring some food," right? And I have no idea what I want to bring. I'll just go and make a whole bunch of deviled eggs because it's so easy to do. And it's like, what is it? It's just you boil the egg, you cut it in half, scoop out the yolk, and then some mayo, egg, and then some other stuff if you want to make it fancy. It's super easy, yeah. That's why I don't really have, like, in my mind, deviled eggs are pretty, like, basic. Deviled eggs are just eggs and eggs and eggs. Exactly, right? It's eggs and oil and mayo, and it's all just more eggs in various forms. And paprika. Paprika's pretty good too, yeah. Deviled egg, never heard that before. It's like, you get a hard-boiled egg, you cut it in half, take out the yolk, and then you mash the yolk by mixing it in with mayonnaise, and then various other ingredients as you like to prefer, and it makes the yolk very soft and fluffy. So when you go to squeeze like you put it in the piping bag, and then you pipe the egg yolk mixture back into the hard-boiled egg shell. The egg white shell? I don't even know what you would call that. But it makes the egg yolk very light and fluffy because of the mayo and everything. Piping bag, I just spoon it in. Piping bags are so convenient though. I'll turn that off now. It's too loud. Aren't deviled eggs usually spicy? I don't think they're spicy. Paprika is nice, but it hasn't been... I wouldn't say paprika is a spice that gets too spicy. With the star tip, exactly. Egg salad. I don't really like egg salad on its own. It has to be a sandwich for me. I feel that it needs more texture to hold the egg salad as opposed to just having it like a salad that's shoveled with your spoon. I don't know, it feels weird. Like ambrosia, I can't eat ambrosia on its own. I need to eat it with some other thing to like carry it. It needs to have some kind of a carb to like wrap around it with it. More of a smoky flavor than a spicy one. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Yeah, I don't think paprika. Yeah, paprika definitely has more of a smoky flavor. I don't think it's too spicy, but I can understand where people would say it's spicy. But personally, for me, I don't think it's too spicy. Smash cut to a year when his cookbook is in this segment, Shinri discusses how to cook Gudetama. Gudetama is a great icon. I love Gudetama. Gudetama is like my spirit animal, to be honest. Me as a CE person, never know what paprika tastes like. I would say it's like... how would I explain it? It's like wood, like spicy wood. If you imagine biting into tree bark, but it's slightly spicy, that's what I would describe paprika as. It's very tasty. I don't know how to describe paprika to someone who has never tasted paprika. It tastes like spicy wood to me. Like spicy tree bark, yeah. Smoky cayenne, right? How, like, okay, it's not cinnamon. Cinnamon is very light. Paprika is very heavy. Does that make sense? I'm sure there's other kois in the chat who do cook, and they'll understand what I say when I mean like cinnamon is like a bright red that's like got hints of pink in it, but like paprika is like a darker red that's got hints of purple. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I imagine them like mentally in terms of weights. Like cinnamon's very light and paprika's very heavy, very dark. Yeah. Oh, QPG, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, I have to leave the stream, but I have to go to work. But enjoy the rest of your day, Shimmy. Thank you for the super chat and thank you for the nice message. Hope you have a wonderful time at work. Hope it's not too bad. Please enjoy your weekend. Paprika's a deeper red, cinnamon's a rusty color. Yeah. One of these days, I have been meaning to going to the grocery. I've been meaning to go to the grocery store and buy a whole bunch of spices so I can do a spice tasting stream where all I do is eat spices, like various spices, like just by themselves. I want to bite onto a star anise and describe the flavor of the star anise, but like it would just be that, you know. Always thought of cinnamon is sweet because of a cinnamon roll. I can understand that, yeah, but the cinnamon in the cinnamon roll is very minor compared to like the actual sugar that they use. Sweeter, smokier flavor, yeah. I want to grab like don't do the cinnamon challenge. Oh no, we're not. We're not gonna do like no challenges. I just want to get a collection of spices and then just eat them. The reason why I want to do this is I saw this short of this Michelin star. I think it was a 2-star Michelin chef. Two Michelin star chef. I forget. He was like this really old man who was like super sweet, and he said, if you want to get good at cooking and using a variety of spices, the best way to like learn them is to just eat the spices. Like with nothing else, just eat the spice. Like put it in your mouth, let your tongue flavor, like let your tongue like discern the flavors of the spice, and then just like let yourself soak in it for a couple of minutes, you know. Cardamom tastes interesting. I've only bit into cardamom like 1 or 2 times when I left it inside the dish, but I don't know. Tasting them and figuring how they would pair up with other things. Exactly. The cinnamon challenge video is scary. Cinnamon would like irritate your lungs a lot. So like any amount that gets inside your lungs is gonna make you feel very bad. I tend to start chugging turmeric now. No. It wouldn't be the powdered forms. It would just be the whole forms. So like a whole clove, or like the peppers, like the pepper, not the ground pepper, but like the whole pepper seeds, or someone. Yeah, like a cinnamon stick, not cinnamon powder. Yeah. I drank vanilla extract once, would not recommend it. I think vanilla extract and cocoa powder are the two biggest things. Like, don't mess around with those. Cloves can be expensive, cardamom too. I can find like a bag of knockoff spices for pretty cheap. Like, there's no way I can get what was it? What's the red one? Saffron. Like, there's no way I can get actual saffron, but I can get like super cheap semi knockoff saffron like things. After you master your spices, you should become an expert with mustard. I really do love mustard. I had a friend who took me to a German bar. I think it was a German bar. And they served us sausages and pretzels with mustard. A variety of mustard. It was such a huge variety of mustards. It was so good. You would get like a whole bunch of sausages and you would cut them into little rings and then you would just dip them into the mustard. But there were like 4 different types of mustards. There was like a smoky mustard, a sweet mustard. It wasn't like a honey mustard, but it was like a sweet like brown sugar mustard. And there was another one that had the Dijon mustard seeds in it. The little mustard, like you could see like the shells of the seeds because it was ground. Oh my goodness, it was amazing. Oh, Broccoli Sheep, Okoiri, thank you for joining welcome back to the collective. Welcome back. I see the orange koi badge. Let's go 2 months. Not the biggest fan of Dijon mustard. I can see that. There's a big variety, so don't feel like if you don't like mustard, you don't like all of them, because you can always find 1 or 2 that's really, really good. Only mustard I like is honey mustard. Honey mustard is a pretty safe one. Pretty safe, I would say. I want to go find more types of mustard. There was one mustard that had a like regular mustard plus horseradish. Horseradish. There we go. It was a mustard with mustard and horseradish, and it was really good. It would kick you in the face because of the horseradish, and then right afterwards, it would like slide in with all that mustard flavor. Oh my gosh, it was so good. World Market tends to have many mustards in test jars. Ooh, I'll have to see there's one nearby. Most mustard's too much for me. Yeah, mustard can be pretty strong. Do you have a mortar and pestle? If you use full spices, it really adds to the flavor. I do not. I may have to ask my housemates if it's okay to just bring in a whole bunch of like tools for spices. Wings of Hope, thank you so much for the magenta super. Oh my goodness, thank you. Off to the Spider-Verse, have a good Zatsu Bombs. Thank you for stopping by, and hope you have a wonderful time watching the movie. I think I've had that horribly painful. No. Mustard's a pretty bold flavor. Not surprising it's hit or miss for some. Yeah, that's true. Grind your own spices while streaming. Mortar and pestle ASMR, grinding up spices for cooking stream later. Just get the micro. Actually, wait. Okay. That's a culinary school dropout. This is my dream come true. I have to see where I can find like proper mortar and pestle that would make that nice like grindy ASMR sound. Minion hugs the vile, rotten Betsy. Thank you for the super chat. Gonna go curl my corner, sick. Have a good evening. Should we end the quiz? Oh no. I hope you recover soon. Please get well and get lots of rest. Thank you so much for the super chat, but hope you feel better soon. Oh yeah. Fresh turmeric, galangal, and ginger. Ooh. We see people put a lot of spice. I can't imagine Shinri crunching down on a bunga chenki? Chenki? I'm not sure what that is. I would like to try everything at least once. Small ones are less expensive just if I affected its motion over size. Ah, that's good to know. I need to figure out where to find these. Oh, it's a star anise. Oh, I have to say, honestly though, star anises smell amazing. They can't taste that bad, right? Hang on, I'll have to turn on my fan again. It's really hot, chat. I'm sorry. Maybe if I face it away from me, it's not going to be too loud and it'll help cool the room eventually. It tastes like absolute hell. Sorry, it tastes really well with other spices next. Yeah, I've seen a few a few recipes that call for star anise, and it sounds really nice. AC noise is so cute. It's like a little mini personal fan, but it cools one room. Okay, here, let me turn the filter off. There's the filter off. It's pretty loud, isn't it? Yeah, OBS is saying that there's very loud, like it's pretty loud. So, there, to me it's white noise. I think it interferes a bit too much, so kinda loud. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and turn the filter on. Filter doing work. Yeah, the filter is absolutely amazing. I don't know how they do it. I was at the airport. Shinri's in a storm. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It'll be fine. The filters, I think, does a really good job of keeping most of it away, so we'd rather you stay comfy and keep it on. I'll have it on in the background. It's an air con, it's a fan. It is an air conditioner. It's a portable air conditioner that has one of those vents. What you do is you stick out the vent outside the window, and then it vents all the hot air out, and then it cools in the incoming air from there. So it's kind of loud because it has a big compressor in it, but it's actually one of the smaller models that's only designed to like cool one room. Yeah. Star anise is a key ingredient in making pho. I have not had pho in a while. Get some. I want to go get some, chat. I would need one of those in hot seasons. Got one of those too, so grateful for the hotter days. It really is super nice. I'm a little bit worried that the summer is going to be pretty difficult to navigate. I hope it doesn't get too hot, but my neighborhood is known to lose power if too many people run their ACs. And every single year... every single year, the power goes out for maybe 2-3 days at a time. Wait, can I say this? I think I can talk about it. I can't talk about the specifics, but I can talk about the things around it. So, last year, when I was applying to hololive, to be a part of Holo Stars here, I remember very distinctly one of the scheduled things that we had to do. I was preparing for, and then the power went out, and it was one of those power outages that I knew was going to take 3 to 4 days to finish, because you can tell when the power goes, it blips out, and then the neighbors start chatting about it. It's you can tell that it's gonna be fixed within the day or so, right? But when the power goes out and it's so bad that no one is talking about it because no one has connections, then you know it's not just your neighborhood, but it affected a whole bunch of other people. I remember getting the email. They were like, "Hey Shinri, we would like to set this time. Will you be available?" And I had already told them yes, I'll be available at the time. I look forward to the thing. And they were like, yeah, sure, great, keep us in the loop if anything happens. And then like 8 hours before the schedule, I lost power, and I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? And I did that portion through my phone, using my phone's data plan while having all my external batteries hooked up to my chargers to make sure I had enough batteries. And I have like this emergency backup power generator. Well, not a generator. It was like an emergency power supply. It's called the UPS. It has enough battery power for about an hour, like an hour's worth of very low usage. So things like lights, things like my router, it was strong enough to power those for about an hour, even after losing all power. So I had to go through this section on my phone, through my phone's data plan, completely in the dark, because there was no power at all, and I had no idea if I'd be able to finish the entire segment before the power ran out, and I lost all my battery power. So that was fun, and I know it's gonna happen again this year. I know it's gonna happen again this year. Oh. Would you consider having pre-recorded content to put up just in case like Vesper did? Maybe. I'll have to figure out what I want to do, but it is rough. So the Rumble podcast rent-free, my brain. You have a timeline when you'll be able to move out? Honestly, it's not looking likely until maybe the end of the year at most. But yeah. I think at the end of the year is probably the best time when I'll move, mostly because I'll be able to save up for a few months. We'll see how it goes, you know? Need a genuine cover core backup generator. I really do need one, but generators are really expensive. I remember one of my neighbors bought a generator. It was super loud, and they didn't realize you had to maintain it because it has a lot of moving parts into it. And you can't just leave it idle for like half a year and expect it to work properly. You got to maintain that thing. So they actually used it for about a month, and then they returned it afterwards. But I probably won't get a generator until I finish moving out and see what the situation's like there. But yeah, also very loud as well. It was super loud. I remember going on to the Doomsday Preppers subreddit. Anyway, Doomsday Preppers is the TV show. I think it was just the Prepper subreddit. And there's like every month there's a discussion about people who are talking about generators. And they're like, oh my gosh, like if I have generators, will people like roaming the streets, will gangs of bandits roaming the streets hear my generator? And how will I defend my precious fuel source from roving bands of bandits? I don't know. My words aren't working very well today. And they have this entire like Mad Max scenario in their mind, like in their small like suburbs where they have a generator. They're going to be attacked by people driving these like cars with bones and skulls and like rusted metal shards and spikes on it, you know. If it's going to be loud, why not a treadmill generator? I'm not sure if you can generate enough electricity by running on a treadmill to make it worth it. If it got that hot for me, I'd probably just lie down inside the garage on the concrete floor and just melt. Apocalypse scenarios. This is why we have video games, though. It's a lot more easier and a lot more fun, more sanitary to enjoy apocalypse scenarios and end of the world, you know, daydreams in video games than it is to like actually enjoy those IRL, you know? Bandas probably have no idea how to function a heist generator without damaging and be able to install it on their own. There's a few gravity generators that could power LED lights for a long time. Ooh. Most of my generators are solar panels. So I guess they're technically not generators, but I do have like a series of multiple generators that if it does get really bad, what I do is I hang them from my window pane, the outside, and I hang them inside as well through the windows, so it acts as both a shade and catches the sunlight. And that is what I used to like power up batteries and stuff. Please, thank you for the super chat. Can we get a stretch? All right. Oh my god, it's been an hour already. I don't know if that went through because I have the filter on. I don't know. Would you enjoy an end of the world scenario IRL? Yeah, 100%. I would love it. A bit cut off. I think that the bone popping, the crunches came through. The crackling got filtered. Oh no. All right. Hang on a minute. Let me do something real quick. All right. I've set my AC a bit lower so that it can go lower, and then we can turn it off for a little bit. And after we turn it off and the room cools down, we'll have more time to wait for it to cool up or warm up again. Okay, chat. Here's the thing. I would 100% love to live in an apocalypse scenario, but it has to be very specific. I only really want to stay alive for maybe the first 6 months. And not much more than that. Here's the thing. The very first month is going to be fun. Because in the first month, you can be like, all right, let's test all the preparation that I've done. You know, like, do I have enough rolls of toilet paper? Do I have enough food? Do I have enough methods on how to like reach out and communicate with my friends? Like, were my plans I had put into place, were they viable? You know, that's what I would do. So the first month, it would just be me trying to figure out, is this going to work out in the end, right? After that month, it becomes all about learning and efficiency. So the first month, just, you know, you're still kind of like reeling in from the end of like, oh, it's the end of the world as we know it, and now it's the apocalypse, but now we have to adjust to it, right? First month, lots of fun. Honeymoon period, right? It's a novel experience. Everything is new, it's fresh. And you're like, all right, let's go see if, you know, my first aid kit works, right? Second month, you already know what does and does not work because of the first month, and now it's all about optimizing, right? So you figure out, all right, maybe the water filters that I bought they're great, but they're also limited. Now we need to figure out how to get more fresh and clean water before all the filters run out or before all the filters get dirty, right? So now it becomes about learning more about how to adjust to this life, because the life as you know it back then no longer exists, right? So the second month is all about learning. Third month is about optimization, about how to make the things that work now work better. And then after that, it's just kind of coasting, and you have really the fourth, fifth, and sixth month is basically whatever you make of it. That's when you go around and you, I don't know, make friends, make enemies, develop a reputation as a cannibal, or like a town of very familiar and friendly people who are a little bit too friendly and familiar, but it's weird, you know, things like that. But then after the 6 months, I figured that it would be pretty boring. I don't know, like after all the learning, after all the optimization, like assuming you have not gotten raided, I think it'll be fine, you know? Like at that point, I'll just be like, you know what, I've done everything here. Let's wait for the second season of Rust, you know, like that's... This is how you can tell you played a lot of horror games, right? No. It's from the one town in Fallout. Fallout 4, right? There's one town you go into and everyone is just really friendly. They're really, really happy. They have like really clean clothes. The clothes are from like the previous decades when like before the nuclear bombs hit, and they're like all the children are having fun, they're running around, the city's really nice, and everyone knows each other, and it's like, wait a minute, doesn't seem right. Yeah, with the cannibals, exactly. Yeah. Is it Annandale? Nuketown? I don't think it was Nuketown. I think it might have been Annandale. The one where... Yeah, it's the one with the cannibals in it. Like, that's what you gotta do, you know? Fallout New Vegas is a fancy factions that are cannibals as well. Man. I have to go. I want to go back. I want to go back. Annandale's a cannibal town, my favorite. I live super close to there. I wonder, is it like modeled or like parts of it modeled after the real Annandale? Manwich and baby back ribs with a little bit too much emphasis on Bert and Bert's chilies. Fallout, yeah. It's been a long time since I played Fallout, and I want to go back and I want to re-experience Fallout again. It's been a long, long time. No cannibalism as far as I know. Ah, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's best to keep it that way, or else the locals might start to suspect something, you know? Which one? I kind of want to play Fallout New Vegas. I kind of want to do New Vegas. I don't know. I know I will get very distracted. I know I'll get 100% distracted with it. Best to play this, so we got perms. I always wanted to play New Vegas. It's so good. I really like... I don't know, just the feeling of it. It's really good. It was free for a while with Epic Games. I already own it. I think I actually own Fallout 3, 4, and New Vegas at least 4 different times. I think I bought it like 4 different times because it keeps going on sale, and I don't remember whether or not I bought it, because there's a regular version, right? And then there's like the definitive edition or something like that, and then like there's the gold edition or whatever, and I just keep buying it because it goes down to like $2 or $4 or something on sale, like summer sales. So I just keep buying it over and over again. I'm pretty sure I have Game of the Year edition. That's the one. Yeah, it's the same thing, but like it's so cheap. I'm like, I might as well buy it again, right? Like Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition, only $2.99 on Steam, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I own it. What about Fallout 1 or 2? I don't know if we have perms for 1 or 2, actually. I know we have perms for Vegas and 3? I think? I don't know, actually. Only issue with Vegas is how much it crashes. Thankfully, we can't use any mods, so maybe the base game by itself, it'll be more stable. I bought it for that reason too. Witcher Wild Hunt Game of the Year edition. Yeah. I bought Skyrim 5 times on different platforms in addition. Man, the base game also crashes. You need the mods to fix it. Oh no. Oh gosh. I hope my PC is good enough to handle it. Darn you, Tard Howard. Darn you. Congratulations, the last living sim. You're also a merman now. Oh, do I get to riz other mermen and mermaids? Mermaids and merbutlers? All in flavor of a Fallout playthrough. Man. I do want to. Merfolk? Merservants? Merbutler. There's mermaids, so merbutlers, right? Or... I guess merfolk is the more inclusive thing, right? Replace the Rust addiction with Fallout. Oh my god. I'm tempted. I'm actually very tempted. Oh man. Maid has origins related to Maiden, a younger woman / girl. Ah, I see. I'm going to imagine Mer Butlers. Thanks, Shinri. I cannot wait for the fan art. For Butler fan art. Let's do it. I want to see that, chat. That you wanted a game that wouldn't take too many streams once Fallout. Here's the thing, though. That's okay. So here's the thing. I have like daydreams of very specific moments in games. For example, I want to replay all of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I love the game. It's great. But I want to specifically only play the Water Temple, the Shadow Temple, the Underground Well Passage, and the Desert Temple. The Spirit Temple. Sorry, there it is. Spirit. So Spirit, Shadow, Well, and Water Temple. Those are the only ones I want to play, right? I don't like the rest of them. I don't like the rest of them. I only want to play those. So, like, that's what I say when I want to play Fallout 4 again, or Fallout New Vegas, or, you know, any old game like Skyrim. I only want to play it for a very specific scene, or like a very specific moment, or a very specific sequence of the game, you know? So just the second half of the game, right? But like, okay, for example, this Spirit Temple. I love the Spirit Temple. It's such a relaxing and cozy environment, but I hate the desert right before it. I hate the Gerudo thing that you gotta do. Like the Gerudo prison camp that you have to like maneuver around in order to get to it. I don't like that part. It's very difficult because I just want to go in and I want to kill everything. Which, yeah, exactly. I don't like the stealth portion of it. The fortress. Yeah, that's what's called. The fortress part I don't like. But I want to do the thing right afterwards, you know? The stealth mission, yeah. Like, you have to free 3 groups of workers that are imprisoned in different parts of the jail. And every time you try to free them, a Gerudo soldier, she appears and kicks her butt because she does a lot of damage with that spinning attack. Play the scene and delete the game, right? If I this is what I'll do. I'll make like 6 different Legend of Zelda save files, and they'll all be saved right before the very specific dungeon I want to play. And then we'll just play through the dungeon, beat it, and then jump over to another save file, jump to the next dungeon, and then beat it, and then just move on. And then like we're going to skip the rest of the story. Oh, that part I remember now, right? Right? There's another one, when you are Kid Link and you go to see Zelda for the first time, you know how you have to go through the whole Hyrule Castle courtyard where you have to dodge the soldiers? I don't like that part. It's so slow, and the guards move in a very obvious and very easy to avoid path, but they're just really slow. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like about it, you know? Like, let me just run through. That part traumatizing a bit, right? Use the save state on Switch. I'll just play through the whole game and save at various moments so that we can go through it. The loud whistle. Oh, traumatic memories as a child. Because I think the thing that tripped me up was there's that one part where the camera perspective changes and you forget what the angles are. It just looks weird. If only Nintendo didn't hate randomizers. I'm not sure what the deal with that is, but I don't work for Nintendo, so I can't really say much about it. If I wanted to play stealth games, I would go and get stealth games. Yeah. Would you ever play Psychonauts? I think I remember what Psychonauts is. I've never played it before. Maybe. The chickens attacking you also traumatized me as a kid. I thought you could beat the chickens, but I don't think you can. You can like dodge them for a long time, but they never stop. Psychonauts is goated. It's good. Randomizers modifying the game so they consider copyright infringement / privacy. Maybe. Yeah. You like Psychonauts? Not sure about the Perms. The sequel did come out recently, so it might be feasible. I'm waiting for the Perms on a lot of things. I am waiting for perms on Bendy and the Dark Revival, and then Bendy and the Ink Machine, I think, were two that came out a little while back, a couple of months ago, like the sequel to one of them. And I wanted to play that, and I put in the perms for it, but we never heard back, so I don't know. Wait, here, let me go pull up the list. Let me go pull up the list. Oh, found it. Okay, here. The ones that we are waiting to hear back from: Tokyo Stories, The Bridge Curse, Road to Salvation, No Umbrellas Allowed, Mirror Forge, Lost in Play, Lisa the Painful, Grimm's Hollow, Fears to Fathom series, the actual Fear series, Fear. We have perms for Fear 3, but I don't think we have perms for Fear 2 and 1. Darkwood, Children of Silent Town, Assemble with Care, Missing Hiker, SMS, Huntress of the Hollow, Born into Fear, Spirit Hunter Deathmark, I'm Scared, Beacon Pines, The Gardens in Between, Alien Nations. We don't have perms for. I'm waiting to hear back from them, and it's just been a long time. So I played Grimm's Hollow and I cried. It's very Kokoro. Yeah, it sounded like a lot of scary games. A majority of these are game requests that I have put in at the recommendations of the Kois, when the Kois have put together their big like Google spreadsheet of game like permissions and requests. So we have that. It's just permissions. I'm not gonna give up though. It's very Broco your Kokoro. There's two endings, yes. There's two endings. One of them Brokero's your Kokoro, and then the second one Brokero's whatever's left over of your Kokoro's at that point. It made me cry a lot. that would be the best way to explain it. Another fields trip, yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a great game. It is. It's also really short. I'm pretty sure I could do it in like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. But yeah. How about Omori? I'd love to watch you play that. I'm afraid to start Omori. It is a very long game. It is a very long game. That's the thing, chat. You know about Darkwood? Yeah, that's one of the games that we've already put in the permission requests for, but we have not heard back from them yet. So it is a game that we are waiting to hear back from the publishers. But until then, it's just kind of been like a weird, awkward limbo. Yeah. You would like it, but the backseating can be something. Chad, okay. I guess I don't worry about the backseating because I can just close the chat. I'll ask chat. Let me try that again. I will ask chat questions, but I won't actually be looking if the backseating gets really bad. So do not worry too much about that. But I think I appreciate the concern. So thank you. Wasn't sure if you said Cursed Bridge is still pending. Yeah, it is still pending, unfortunately. I want to like, I don't know what the policy is. Like, can we follow up? Like, hey, it's been a month, we haven't heard back. Can we send more emails again? Or if that doesn't work, or I don't know what the policy behind it is. Bonk the backseaters, yeah. Unfortunately, backseating bothers some of us in chat too. Yeah, this is true. And if it gets bad enough, I'll probably ping one of the boys and have them come over into the chat and like bonk a few. Understandable not to look at chat if it gets bad. Yeah, I'll see what the... I'll see if we can figure out a good way to manage backseaters without having it be something I have to like interrupt the stream with. Yeah. Out of context, but are you planning to make more poem contents in the future? I do want to do more of that, yes. I guess I could mention it here. So it's okay when you ignore us, we can spam super chats? No. No super chat spam, please. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Treat yourselves first. Oh yeah. Bettel blocking the backseaters. I'll just like pick out like one person who is like being very particularly backseaty and then just expressly ignore everything they say. Just make them know that it's their fault, that I'm intentionally going out of my way to do the exact opposite of what they say. Most of the time during puzzle games, I would be so confused in the chat. Oh no, here's the thing. The best part is, like for example, the last time I saw people try to backseat Bettel, it was really silly to see because there were a couple people who wanted to backseat Bettel, but they were so bad at giving instructions and directions that no one knew what was going on. And also because there's a little bit of a delay, whenever we see something happen on stream and we ask a question, it takes about 6 to 7 seconds before we read it out loud and register and react to it on stream, right? So when someone's like trying to backseat Bettel and says, oh, you missed that thing over there on your left, right? Bettel has already made like 3 full 360s and is completely disoriented in his game, and he does not know what left refers to anymore. So like, so these people who are trying to backseat him are telling him like really bad advice. You know, it's not like, oh, Bettel, you know, on top of the cabinet, there is a blue vase that has a red gem in the middle of it. You're supposed to shoot the red gem. Like, nothing useful. They'll say something like, oh, shoot the thing up there. And then, you know, 8 seconds later, no one has any idea what up there is or what the thing up there is supposed to be. So, right? Streamer, shoot the thing. What thing are you telling me to shoot at? It's a backseating skill issue. Right? Like I think that's the best part, because they try to backseat, but they're just really bad at giving instructions. So their backseating just becomes like background noise at that point. Just becomes static, you know? Then we have Magnation intentionally giving the wrong advice. It's like what Manny said before, chat telling me all the possible options when backseating just to say that they didn't know if it would work at the end. Oh, I think that's one of the best parts, especially when you don't know what's happening in the game. Like, you don't know the game, you've never played it, but they'll confidently tell you, oh, here's how you beat that boss, right? And everything is wrong. Man, chat, it's 2023. Let's become delusional. You know, I want that. My new goal in life, I want that degree of confidence. I want that level of self-assured, like, just the audacity, okay? To be like that person in chat that has never played the game before, doesn't know anything about it, but is confidently able to go up to the streamer and say, hey, this is how you play the game. I want that. Like, that's the level and degree of confidence I want. Like, imagine what I could do if I had that much self-esteem to just proudly go in there and be like, never played this. I don't know anything. I don't even watch streamers. But let me tell you how to, like... That's what I want, chat. The audacity and the delusion of a backseater who's not played the game. We aspire to be that person, right? Like on Tuesday when I was like, I don't know how to play DST, and Manny called me on. See, if you were honest and you say, you know, like, I've never played the game, I'll be like, oh, thank you for, you know, thank you for giving me your perspective and thank you for telling me about it, right? But it's the ones who don't have that self-awareness, you know? It's those. Gamester, thank you for the super chat. How's it that we give you backseating about different games you're not playing at the moment? Sounds good, right? Like the boys and I are playing the boys and I will be playing like Apex, and then like someone in chat will be like, watch out, Phoenix X Flash lasts for 2 seconds. Like, wait, what? He's holding that angle, watch out for his molly. It'll just be like just different games completely, right? Oh my god. Your backseaters were so preoccupied with whether they could. They didn't stop to think if they should. Oh my god. I feel so bad when I tell someone I don't know, so they call me out. OMG scary. Nah, it's all in good humor. It's all in good humor. Son the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Confidence 100. Knowledge of the game 0. Oh my gosh. Would that not be amazing? Just imagine what you could accomplish. You know? Man. Giving Minecraft recipes during a Phasma playthrough. 4D chess, but it's several different games. One of them is tic-tac-toe that's already been beaten. Instead of backseating, we should gaslight him next. Oh my goodness. That'd be amazing. Like, you just gaslight the streamer into telling them that there's all these things in the game that doesn't actually exist. It's like the Mew thing, you remember? Wait, I don't know who, like, back in the olden days, chat, when I played on Pokemon Red, right? Not Fire Red, the original Pokemon Red. All the kids at the elementary school would go around and they would share all of these like random rumors about like, oh, if you do these like set of instructions, you'll find Mew under like this van, and you have to like face up on it from an angle, but you have to like move like 3 squares to the left and then turn and then move straight forward, and Mew under the truck. Yeah, that one. How to get infinite rare candies hacks. All those, like, because, you know, no one really knew back then, right? They always heard it from some kid who heard it from some kid whose uncle works at Nintendo and things like that. Shinri, please don't call it the olden days. It is, how should I explain this? I am sorry, but the GameCube is an antique console now. Kids nowadays see the GameCube as antique. Like, it's an antique now. Like, the Wii and the Wii U are like their own separate thing because they had such a short-lived lifespan, but like the GameCube is like considered antique, you know? When you go onto, say, for example, Twitch, and you see people playing GameCube games, they're playing in the retro category because they don't have categories for the old games back then. It was, yeah, it's the retro category now. Ghostly, Gokoidi, remember the Wii is retro console now? Yeah, the Wii is also technically a retro console now. Patrician respects, thank you for the super chat. Callie Senpai gets her chat to post fake spoilers whenever someone tries to backseat, or post real spoilers, so the chat just fills up with lies and nonsense. Oh my god. Chat, next time someone tries to backseat, if a backseater gets too big, just do that. Just spam it with all the wrong spoilers. Like... just spoil it with as much random, like, not, it doesn't even have to be relevant to the game. Just start spamming out random, like, fake spoilers of everything. That's how we do. We combat the backseating with incorrect backseating. Cybev, thank you for the super chat. One time I was watching a kid play Pokemon Sapphire, and he got a shiny, but I told him I went, no, it's not, shut up, and fainted it. Now I have several boxes worth of shinies across 3 games. Thank you for the super chat, Cybev. Spoil stuff that's already happened. The entire B-movie script. Or maybe you can like spoil, I don't know, like what could you spoil? Wait, you could spoil things that really aren't spoilers. Just like the most mundane things. You know, like I don't know. What's a thing? Like in the movie Avengers, contrary to popular belief, in the movie Avengers, the Avengers do assemble and beat the bad guy. And I don't know, H2O is water, right? There is water in Wind Waker. Exactly, there we go. Peter Parker's Spider-Man. Star-Lord isn't actually from Earth, he's Martian. The Bruce Wayne is Batman. Oh my god. The ending has credits. Or drop recipes in chat. Oh my god. Okay, wait. That just reminded me, chat. That just reminded me. Can we like all really... Okay, wait. How I need to like properly frame this. How do I okay. I have to turn my AC off for this because I can't think with the loud humming going up in the background, right? Can we, for a moment, appreciate all the YouTube shorts and like the little TikTok clips and like the Twitter like little media segments, right? Can we appreciate all the really short form cooking content out there that has left the whole blogging stuff in the world? Because back then, like about 10 years ago, whenever you wanted to find a recipe, right, you would always go to a food blog because like short form videos weren't really that popular, right? It was always, you had to go to a blog, and the blogs would fill up the first like 20 pages with this really dumb story of things that aren't relevant at all. Like, here's a recipe for like, I don't know, deviled eggs. We'll go back to that one, right? And then it'll start with, back in the summer of 76, my father used to take me out fishing in the great wilderness, and like all this ridiculous like autobiography that does nothing to do with the eggs, right? And then it's like, what does that have to do with it? Why do you have to tell us your life story? Just get to the eggs, you know, just get to the recipe, right? But nowadays, when you go to TikTok, when you go to YouTube Shorts, when you go to Twitter and you look at those recipes, right? Boom, it's like a 60-second clip, right? 60 seconds tells you all the ingredients, gives you like real fast clip cuts of, you know, the various steps and proportions, like portions of the meal, and it's good to go. It's so good. And that's how I murdered my cousin. That's how I murdered my cousin. So here's a recipe. My cousin's favorite deviled eggs that he would still enjoy if I didn't kill him, you know? I don't know. I'm pretty sure though. I am pretty sure at least one food recipe blog in the middle has like a legitimate confession to a crime. Like, you stick in like, here are the coordinates to where I buried the bodies. Here's like the longitude. Here's the longitude and latitude for exactly where the bodies are buried, right? But they stick it in the middle of a food blog that's right before the recipe, so no one ever reads it. You know? Food blog ARG, where the clues are hidden inside this really dumb mundane life story about why deviled eggs are like their recipe. Oh my god. And even wilder, chat, even wilder than that, right? Have you taken the time, and the chance to just go through the comments of these food blog recipes? They are wild. Like, I found this one recipe that made what was it, like an asparagus. It was like asparagus wrapped with something, and it used like this kind of drizzle, right? And they were like, oh, I didn't have any olive oil, so I used coconut oil, but now the food came out too sweet and I don't like it. Why would you do that? Why would you substitute something completely different and then complain about how the recipe isn't good, you know? Like, oh, I didn't have eggs, so instead I'd use carrots, and I don't like your recipe because it tastes disgusting. Like, what did you expect? What? Some of the comments on those food blogs are just unreal. Hip hip fairy, thank you for the super chat. Hi, I made your chicken recipe, but I didn't use chicken. I added 2 sticks of butter, eggs, flour, and it came out great. Exactly, they don't even follow the recipe and then they rate it 1 star. It's so weird. Sorry, I changed half the recipes and it turned out bad. Oh my gosh, like I didn't have beef. Like, I know this is a chicken curry, but I didn't have chicken, so I replaced it with beef. But now my question is, why did you make us a recipe for beef curry and not chicken curry? Like, oh my god, some of the people are like, I don't know, Chad. Substitution of ingredients is okay, but within reason. Exactly, right? If it makes sense, right? Like, if it makes sense, then, you know, like, oh, you know, I don't know, like, what would be a good thing to replace? Like, if you didn't have, like, yellow onions, in a pinch, you could do white onions, right? Add a bit more salt to counteract the extra sweetness, but, like, I didn't have onions, so instead I used garlic. And the dish came out really bad. Like, you can't just replace things willy-nilly like that. Like, it doesn't... Canola for olive oil at a lower temperature. Yeah. Some people don't understand. It's okay, you're only technically responsible for 3 of them. Can I replace beef with aptanoth meat? I'm not sure what that is, but probably they will replace it anyway and then complain about the recipe in the end. I'm a heathen and just use anything as long as it's edible. That's fair. Honestly, I've lived through those moments too. Wait, excuse me. I think that's the Monster Hunter thing. Ooh. Has a culinary regression in my brain. Oh my gosh. Chat. That's what I want. Wait, have I mentioned this before? I want to eat a comically large chunk of meat on like those giant bones, like Monster Hunter style. Like, I want to eat that. Like the massive, like the ham legs with the really big bones. Like, I want to eat those. Yes, I have. I've heard the sentence before. Okay, yeah, I've probably said this story before. Oh man. Renaissance fairs. Oh yeah, the turkey legs at Renaissance fair. Yeah. Caveman core. I still want to. One of these days. Disney had those massive turkey legs you could buy and they're fun to eat. Ooh. I want to. They sell ceramic bones you can stick in meat. Ooh. They make those a skin bone, stuff it up inside itself. Ah, I see. Oh, Capelia Okoiri, thank you for re-upping the membership. According to the internet, long stories and recipes give them literary copyright protections and lead to more traffic on search engines. I guess. I can see the literary copyright protections part. I'm not sure about the traffic part. But I suppose, like, well, it depends on how, like, the search engines, like, do their SEO stuff, right? Ren Fair turkey legs are unreal, having helped the booth. It's strangely consistent. Ooh. How long would it take you to finish a turkey leg, though? 30 minutes. I could probably eat a whole turkey leg in 30 minutes. I can probably eat a whole... Okay, wait, chat. Question. Does the shape of anyone's food determine how well they're able to... Like, how much of the food you're able to eat? Like, for example, I can eat, like, a burrito. Like, a regular burrito. And be full. But I could also eat a whole pizza on my own and be about as full. Like, I know, like, if I rolled up the pizza into the same shape of a burrito, there would be more food. but because it's flat, I feel like I can eat more of it than like a burrito. Does it make sense? Shape probably, but texture, maybe the texture. If you want to try spicy chicken legs, ooh, I have tried spicy chicken legs. My monetization stream was spicy hot sauce challenge. I'm the latter with mac and cheese. Yeah. Aren't pizzas more greasy? Maybe. But like even without the grease, I think like the flat shape of the pizza is a lot easier for me to eat. Literally can't eat a whole burrito in one go. I can eat 12-foot sub somehow. Exactly. Right? Like I could eat a whole sub on my own. I can't eat like 2 burritos. Even though like a really large sub is like the equivalent of a burrito, isn't it? I thought those were spicy wings. It was like assorted drumsticks and wings with hot sauce on them. I do want to go get some more hot sauce too, Chad. I'm really sad. I was going out shopping earlier and I couldn't find any sriracha. I'm really sad. There's no more sriracha. I can't find it anymore. There's a few on Amazon that's like really expensive now. I think a bottle of sriracha, like a 12-ounce bottle, I think, went for like $30 or something. Get pineapple hot sauce. Ooh, that sounds really good. I want to try pineapple habanero hot sauce. I know there's mango and habanero hot sauces, but I've not had pineapple and habanero, and I think that would be an amazing combination. Another round of the hot sauce stream. A different set of hot sauces. I might have to order a different set of hot sauces because I have been eating the hot ones, hot sauces, like on a daily. I've been like putting them into like my breakfast omelets or I guess my lunch omelets now because I don't wake up in time for breakfast anymore. But I've been eating the hot ones, hot sauces. They're really good. I really like them actually. Did you have a bunch of hot sauces at the spicy ASMR stream? Yeah. Most of those are gone though. Those are the ones I've been eating. Only the last 4, I think the top 4 ones I have not been eating because at that point it just becomes like heat and not flavor. Just tapatio. Tapatio's pretty good. Tabasco's pretty good too. Chili food is easy to find. Most of them is homemade. Oh, I want some homemade food too. I'd recommend you eating hot rice with sambal hitam. It's delicious. Good to eat sambal hitam with anything. Ooh. When you die in Dark Souls, you eat the last dab chicken wing. Maybe. Okay. Wait, hang on. Let me go see if it's still here. Okay, I do have it. Maybe not the last dab. I don't know. The last dab? We could do like a game where we just have a challenge where it's just we start from 5 and then we work out to 6, 7, and 10. I'll think about it. Game where 1 death equals, I don't know. I'm trying to think now, like what kind of game would work? I have to go now. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. So, get another slurping dragon to me. I salivate a lot when I eat spicy food. It's like a remarkable amount. Like I was like just like I had like a waterfall coming out of my mouth coming from that. Like I just salivate an extreme amount. Jump King, Elden Ring. Jump King, getting over it. Oh man. 1 death equals the last dab. I guess the more question is like, how do I eat the food like Dude. Like, is, like... Okay, for example, if I played, say, Valorant, and it's like every single time I die, I have to eat a chicken wing with the last dab on it, right? If I did that, by the end of one round, at the very minimum, I would have eaten, or if I died once, or every single round, and it was complete stomp, right? I would eat 13 chicken wings. That's a lot of food. So that's a lot of food, you know? And like that'd be 13 last dabs. Quite a lot. That's a lot of wings, exactly, right? So it can't be like every death. And I don't know if it'd be every loss or like every defeat, because that's like too long, you know? Not what a you laugh, you lose challenge. We can't, it's very difficult for us to do one of those you laugh, you lose or try not to laugh challenges, because the clips that we would watch have to come directly from Hollow Stars. And more likely than not, it would just be specifically only Tempus. Every 10 deaths, every 5 deaths. Exactly, you need to prepare. How exactly you need to prepare for the Batsu though? Yeah, that's true. Last time on a fourth of a nugget. A chicken nugget? Like I can order like 100 chicken nuggets. And then... Chicken nuggets, maybe. Last time on chicken nuggets? Because it would be easy for me to go pick up chicken nuggets. On chicken nuggets? Question mark? Eating cold nuggets though, it would have to be cold. Like there'd be no way for me to heat up the nuggets. And I do have an air fryer, but the air fryer is not big enough to keep 100 nuggets warm all the time. Don't drink spicy water when eating hot sauce, it makes it worse. Yeah, that's true. Gotta be careful with that one. 20 chicken nuggets. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I would need reheat in batches. No, but then, well, maybe I could do that. Room temperature nugget. Okay, so one death, or like maybe not even a death, but like a lost condition, like any kind of a lost condition, and then I would eat a chicken nugget with hot sauce on it. 20 chicken nuggets is too easy. Well, the chicken nuggets themselves will be fine. It's the hot sauce that we'll be using, because hang on. Let me see how much. Wait, let me see how much is left over. Oh, jeez. It's pretty much the whole thing. All right. Can you hear that? Here, let me move the pop filter out of the way. Ah. Okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna go turn on the filter in my AC again. Sloshing. Why is the hot sauce in your bedroom? Because I wasn't planning on actually eating this one. Omnia, Phantom, hello, Okoiri. How about a stream with the cute ghost fan art and Batsu last tab when the heart rate goes above a certain range? Ooh, a heart rate monitor stream? Heart rate monitor. That's actually a really cute idea, monitor. Oh, that'd be really cute. Thank you for re-upping the membership, and Okoiri. 20 deaths equals 20 drops of hot sauce, then eat it on a burrito. Okay, so the reason why I have this in my bedroom slash office slash workstation, this small room is basically where everything happens. The reason why I have it is because I don't actually plan on eating it. It's way too hot to be put on anything. So I have it mostly just here as like a souvenir, in the same way that people have like anime figures and like Nendroids and stuff as a figurine. I just have it over here like on display. It's a decoration, exactly. Wait. Wait, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna open this up and then... Ooh, okay, that even... It hurts to smell. It's still really hot. Oh, I can like feel the burn in my nose. Oh. Much scarier. When does it expire? It expires, It doesn't actually say. There's no expiration date on it. It just says, First We Feast presents Hot Ones, The Last Dab, Apollo, made with the Apollo pepper. So there's no like actual expiration date on it. It's just the ingredients. It expires when you do. Man. It's expired already. When did you buy it? I bought it. When did I buy it? When did I buy it? No, I didn't buy it. I actually didn't buy this one. I did not buy this one. This one was gifted to me by some old friends. As long as it's not moldy or fermented, it should be fine. I think like fermented, I think it would be... Fermented? Spicy beers? Hot sauce beers? Oh my god. Oh wait, no, here it is. April 25th, 2024 is when it expires. We only have like 10 months to eat this. We have 10 months to eat this. We have 10 months to eat all of it. Oh, this is gonna hurt my gut. I remember a hot sauce called After Death. A hot sauce enjoyer went to tears and couldn't finish it. Do you need to freeze it? I don't think so. It doesn't say anything about refrigerate after opening. Nope. Does not say anything about refrigerating after opening it. Don't think you need to eat all of it. I'll just take a shot. Just one shot. You can eat it during Halloween for the true horror experience. Oh my gosh. Speaking of, chat, I can't wait for Halloween. I can't wait for Halloween. I'm really excited. There's a lot of things happening on Halloween that I can't talk about, but I hope it's exciting. I hope it's fun. Why is that? Because Halloween is one of my favorite, it's one of my absolute like favorite holidays in general. Just not even like a holiday, but like the theme of Halloween, the spirit of Halloween, just the atmosphere. I really like it. Very excited to see what you're clicking. Yeah. Just, I don't know, like the spookiness, the temperature. Okay, the temperature is absolutely thick, right? It's really cool. It's not cold. It's cool. So you can walk around with a light jacket and still be pretty comfortable, you know? Oh my gosh. What would you dress up as? Oh, man. If I had to dress up, what would I dress up as? I could dress up as like Hanzo from Overwatch. I could dress up as Hanzo from Overwatch. I could dress up as Yasuo from League of Legends. Who is that guy from Tokyo Revengers who also has a bow and my exact same hairstyle? Who's that guy? Like that guy from Tokyo Revengers? Like yeah. I'll just dress as anyone who is like stereotypically similar to me in like design. Is it bad that I thought that when I first saw you, I thought you were very Hanzo looking? Nah. I understand that. You can dress up as Kunti-chan. Aw, it'd just be like a white gown. You dress up as the female lead in Inuyasha? You mean Kagome? That'd be cute. Shinri as Hyan from Final Fantasy XIV. If I can get my hair down and then like in front of my face, and then just walk around with a really nice long white flowy dress, just be like, ooh. Gotta wear the winter coat under the costume, man. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see like what the boys have in mind. And I'm like really excited because I want to know what the boys will look like when it comes to and like a second outfit. I'm really curious to know what the boys will look like. You look so nice with your hair down. Sailor sketch Shinri. Yeah, a second outfit. I'm really curious. I'm really curious. It's not gonna be for a while. Well, I know mine is not gonna be for a while because we're Vanguarded. We're a bit behind headquarters, but I'm really excited to know. I want to see new outfits. I've had ideas about if I were to have a new outfit, what it would look like, and all of my ideas are kind of, I don't know, they're like super casual. All the ones I could think about, you know? Like for me, I want a sweater, a hoodie sweater. That's it. I guess pants also because we have to be say so. But like some kind of pants and then like a hoodie sweater. You know, like super casual. Like I can't really think of much besides just those, you know? Glasses maybe? Ooh. I know a few girls who would be mowing the cover. It's a compliment, but you're such a cute crab. Oi. Thank you. Definitely hair down. I need to see if I can get that. I want to ask. What kind of glasses would you wear? I don't know, actually. Traditional New Year's kimono outfits most talents get eventually. That one is still far away. It's like at the end of the year, so I really haven't thought about too much about it. I was hoping the boys would get something. The HQ boys. I was hoping that they would get something really cool for their 1-year anniversary. So we're just kind of like hanging out and seeing what's up. In a onesie, oh, that'd be really cute, actually. Just boxers, then you get locked out of the room again. You can see you wearing half frame, round glasses. Librarian mode. If we could get maybe like a series of glasses, a whole bunch, just a variety, then it would be nice because then I could just, oh, wait, I think I'm like fairly certain someone has made a glasses asset for me. I don't remember because it was wiped from the the folders. So I need to go find it again. But it's somewhere there. I remember seeing it in the hashtag Shinri take this tag. Shinri take this hashtag? Yeah. A while ago. Had to use those glasses assets. I'll have to go find it. Oh, it was Sarika? Okay. I'll have to go look that up again. Thank you, everybody. I'm trying my best over this weekend to go find all those assets, all those assets again, so I can put them back in and then have them up. It'll just take me a little while to like scale everything all over again. Hopefully. Okay. A complete koi costume. I've seen a lot of koi, like little koi plushies, little koi mascot. Why can I not words today? Give me a moment, chat. There we go. I feel like you'd look good with a scarf. Oh, maybe a scarf. I made a cowboy hat. Oh, that's right. Weren't you drinking? Oi, wait a minute. No, this is just one beer. It's not that much either. It's only 5%. It's not as good as the strong zeros, which are 9%. I miss 9 strong zeros. Chad, I want to... I want to go back to Japan. Oh my god. Wait. So the koi hat, glasses, cowboy assets. Yeah. It was a beer. It was just a beer. Suntory is where it's at. Man. Yeah, you guys have no idea. Every single day I would come home from work and I would just go and pick up a couple of cans of Strong Zero because they were so cheap. It was like $1.20, I think, for a full can. So like for maybe $4 you could get a good amount of Strong Zeros. Asahi Super Dry. Ooh, that's good too. Want to make a whole cowboy getup? Ooh. Please do, please do. Actually, wait, no, that gives me an idea. I don't want to say this right now, but that gives me an idea. Cowboy Shinri. Gonna write that down. Hello. Hello, Bettel. Good to see you. Thank you for the raid. Honk, 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 honk. Sad honk. Wait, what's the sad honk for? Hey, Bettel. Thanks for the raid. Hello, Battalion. Welcome, welcome. Everyone died. Sad honk. Depressed honk. Oh, no. You're free? Wait, what happened? Did everyone die in Sims? Sim Saturday is no more. Oh no. You're the only one that survived? Wait, that's not how the lore is supposed to go. Everyone but you. That's not how the lore is supposed to go. I'm supposed to sacrifice myself for everyone. You got free with me. Oh my gosh. What Bettel, what did you do? Age got to them. I became a merman? You returned to the sea. Oh no. I'm gonna start seeing the fan art of me like swimming out around the ocean. Free Willy style, jumping up. Everyone died, Shinri became a rip, probably. Oh my god. Free Willy is an old movie. I have not actually seen that movie in such a long time. I've only seen the first one. I've actually not seen the sequels. Hawkins and Phantom came back as Ghost. Mer Butler, Shinri real. You also smooched the mermaid? Oh, okay, now that sounds in character. Oh my god. Arkeo, thank you for the super chat. Cowboy Shinri, did you mean Yosuiji Shinri, huh? Let me turn that off, it's really loud. Yeehaw, chat, yeehaw. Subarashish. Thank you so much for re-upping the membership, Okoidi. Man. Man. I want to see, there's like a highlight reel, or like a quick demo, like a highlights of like Sim Saturday. Like, you know how at the beginning of every episode it'll be like previously on Sim Saturday. Like they'll do like a recap. I wanted that for like every single episode I miss. Oh, wait, Yanka? Wait, did I remember? Is it Yanka? Thank you so much for re-upping the membership. Oh wait, let me see. I hope it's right. I hope it's Yanka. Yanka, thank you for re-upping the membership. Okoiri. Ah, I did get it right. Yes, let's go. Rune with it. Okoiri, thank you for re-upping the membership as well. Rocks Freeze, thank you for the super chat. You've risen mermaid, but you can't sacrifice yourself. Will you press the button? Ooh. Which half of the mermaid? I need clarification. I need more context. Which half of the mermaid? Thank you for the super chat, though. Nimlemal, thank you so much for re-upping the membership. Okoiri and Chico. Okoiri. Jin, Okoiri, thank you so much for re-upping the memberships. Thank you, thank you. I need clarification, chat. I need to know which half. Or is it the wild lengthwise one? Like, is it bottom half, top half? It's just the left half. You don't get to press the button. I take it away. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Bottom half? Bottom button perms long. No, because I need to know. What if it's like diagonally? You know, like what if it's like left arm, left leg, but then like half of your right leg and then all of your right arm, and then like I need to know which half it is, you know? When you lose bottom text. It's randomized. You don't know until you've pushed the button. If you push this button, you will get to Rhythm Mermaid. The only problem, you don't know which half until you push the button. It's like Schrodinger's cat, but it's the ratio and percentages of mermaid. You know? You can't open the box and look at it, so you have to determine, like, based on like radioactive decay, whether or not which half of the mermaid is fish and which half is human. Is it possible to get only the left side and only the right side? That's what I'm thinking, you know? All fish except for the head. Wait, isn't there a Japanese game like that where it's like a guy who's like a fish, but like it's just like a human face pasted on top or something? I don't know. What if it's front person, back fish? I'm trying very hard to imagine what that looks like. Seaman! Yeah, it's Seaman. Caution, Seaman. See, that's what happens when you roll. Exactly, that's what happens when you roll like 90% fish, 10% human. It's just like the fish body with like Seaman, like the face. I've actually never played this game. Wait. There's a sequel? What? Oh my god. It's for the Dreamcast. Yeah, there's no way I'm able to play that one. The final form of Seaman is a frog? What? Man. Okay, chat. When are we ever going to get back to the time? Like, I don't know, was this the 90s? Late 90s, early 2000s, when games just did not make sense, and they didn't have to. They were just games for the sake of games. You know, like, I really like it. I want more of this kind of stuff. You'll never get your time back, Shinri. Ah, I'm so sad. I'm really sad. They still don't? I know a few games nowadays, like the AAA titles are very, very set in not trying to innovate. They're like rehashing old franchises and like redoing games and making sequels because they'd rather not take the risk of a new IP. Pepsi Man, Mr. Mosquito. Yeah, just like, but they didn't really have a story. Katamari, exactly. There we go. Katamari, right? The story is just absolutely absurd, but it's only there just to act as like a very thinly wrapped package around what else is a really fun game. And the fun game is just, you have a ball that sticks to things and you get to roll up and grow bigger. Super easy, right? And the idea, the concept of the game with the story doesn't make sense, but it's okay because it's just fun, you know? We love Katamari is on Steam right now. Oh, it's on Steam, yeah. Chibi Robo. I've seen a good friend of mine playing Chibi Robo. It looked like a lot of fun. I've never played it myself though. It looked really cute. Looks like Katamari reroll on Steam. Do we have perms for that? Maybe. I'll have to check. The remake just came out yesterday. Oh. Ooh. When people focus too much on story, graphic realism, and they forget the essence of gaming. That's the thing. Oh my god. There was a... I remember seeing this kind of discussion online, especially for Tarkov, where there is this weird, like a very vocal but minor group of players in Tarkov who are like, we want this game to be super realistic, like hyper authentic and everything. And you're supposed to be playing as like these like military, like super fit, athletic soldiers, and you hit this tiny little rock that's like about the height of your shin. You can step over it, but because it's a game, you can't. You hit it and it acts like a wall, and they're like, yeah, it's realistic, it's so authentic. You can't walk over a step that's more than a foot high, where like wearing 80 pounds of gear, and I don't know. Like that kind of stuff is like, not everything has to be realistic or authentic to be fun, you know? Like, calm down, guys. I want shorter games with worse graphics made by people who are paid more to work less, and I'm not kidding. The desire for maximum graphics has degraded video game development. I'm really sad because a lot of games are coming out and they are huge. What was the recent game? No, not recent. Like two years ago, I think. 2 years. I think 2 years ago, Call of Duty came out with one of the like franchise games in their series, right? But the download was like 150 gigabytes because like 80 of those gigabytes, 80 gigabytes of it was like uncompressed, super high quality audio. And it's like, really? Do you need 80 gigabytes worth of uncompressed audio to like come on, you know? Can you imagine the Splinter in Minecraft or actually breaking your legs? No, I cannot. This is why I play games. Uncompressed everything, 4K textures. Microsoft Flight Simulator is 3 terabytes. I don't have a hard drive that's big enough to hold 3 terabytes. Oh my gosh. Mortal Kombat 11 was 116? 116 gigabytes. I come from a time when I played Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, and I thought having 6 CDs to install the game was outlandish. I'm thinking to myself, like, why? Like, how could you have a game that's so big, so, you know, intricately detailed, that have so much like jam-packed with content that you would need 6 CDs to install it, 4 for Diablo 2 and then 2 for Lord of Destruction? Like, oh my gosh, right? And now it's like 80, 90, 120 gigabytes. I don't know, chat. FF7 Remake has a bit over 100 gigabytes. What is it going to? Meanwhile, GBA JRPG I thought was huge because it had 3 overworlds and it all fits into 1 cartridge. I thought like Etrian Odyssey was wild because of how much there was. And even that's pretty small. Apparently Pokemon was so big back in the day they had to use a lot of tricks to make it fit onto the Game Boy card. Ooh. Maybe that's just it, because it's like relatively it's a lot cheaper to get, hundreds of gigabytes in your hard drive, that it's a lot more easier. I guess like an afterthought for developers when they come in. They just think, it's easier for you to buy hard drives than it is for the game companies to optimize their size, Maybe that's why. Have our first terabyte game soon. I could not imagine that. Had too many beefy games. Guild Wars 2. Man. Even with so many CDs back then, games were real good. I do have that thought every now and then, but I have to remind myself not to fall too much into the trap of nostalgia. I know a lot of games are like okay games. They're like good because of nostalgia, but they're not that great. But I still find like comfort in them because they're old games I used to play with. But I don't want to let nostalgia overshadow too much of it. Like, for example, I know StarCraft Brood War, still very popular in like Korea, not so much popular anywhere else, but like I could not play that again. I cannot imagine playing an RTS game where you can only have, 12 units per control group? I cannot do that. Like, no, not anymore. There's no way I can envision myself controlling, a 200 population army with only 12 like units at a time. 10 control groups just to send Zerglings. Exactly. Good old days of deciding whether I want to play Brood War or Diablo 2. Hard drive on my PC wasn't big enough to hold both at the same time. Oh no. Now I can have like one really big fancy one that sits there and eats everything until it gets corrupted and I lose a lot of my data. Harvest Moon, such a nostalgic one. Still play it. I want to get back into Harvest Moon. Gotta ramp up the APM for efficiency. I think they changed it away from APM and then they replaced it to EPM. Or EAPM, I think, like effective actions per minute, as opposed to just regular APM, Try getting perms for Command & Conquered. I was never that good at Command & Conquered. The only Command & Conquered game I played was Red Alert 2, and even then, it was just custom maps, and then I just cheesed. I never really got into it enough to make it like a good gameplay. Same thing with Age of Empires. I played it like casually on and off, but I never really learned how to play the game. Rune Factory, A Wonderful Life, Story of Seasons. Oh my gosh. Man, Chad, you all are making me super nostalgic about these. I'm thinking about a time back when I was in, say, high school, where I would just go to class and then hang out with some friends and then come back, and then I don't know how I would do it, but I would fit in like 3 hours of gaming every single day. And because of that, like, because it wasn't like streaming wasn't a thing, but then, this is like back in like, 2000 to 2008. No, 2010. Yeah, so like from like early 2000s, like the first 10 years of the 2000s, like I would go home, sit down, play games, just played so many games. I miss those times. 3 hours feels like nothing now. It really does. So I have no clue where I got the energy from, right? I don't know when I had like the time, the energy, the patience. I guess something for me, I'm not sure if it's like this for the other boys, but for me, I know whenever it comes to playing a game, my thought is always, I remember this because a friend of mine showed me that the creators of Journey and Abzu, I think, recently came out with a new game called Sword of something? Sword of the Sky or some of that? Wait, what was it called again? Wait, let me see if I can find it. Sword of the Sea. Yeah, that one. Sword of the Sea, right? They showed me a trailer for that. Apparently it's like a PS5 exclusive, so it's going to be a bit more difficult for me to get one because I don't have a PS5. But I saw that and I thought to myself, like, there was a time when I used to just play so many games offline. Like, I wouldn't be streaming it, I'd just be playing it for my personal enjoyment. But now, when I saw it, my immediate thought was, oh wow, chat's going to love this if I play it. And I don't know, like, it's hard for me to separate out the games that I see coming out now with streaming. And it's a weird thought. Like, it's hard for me to sit down and just be like, I want to play a game and just only enjoy it for myself. Like, that thought does not come into my head anymore. It's always just, you know, will I be able to stream this for chat? More, and then the second one is, more importantly, will I be able to finish this game in a reasonable amount of time, you know? Streamer mindset, yeah. Content creator mindset. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's a lot of fun, and I love being able to share these games and these toys with you. But it's also very hard to turn off that part of my brain because this is kind of like, you know, it's a job now. I believe in your ability to beat YS in 1 week, and I don't know if I could do it. A lot of PS5 games are coming to PC, includes Sword of the Sea. Oh, interesting. Sharing games can be more fun than playing them for yourself. Yeah, this is true. But I do have to balance out the amount of streams and what the games I do stream on stream are, with like the time I need to do work off stream and all the projects and extra things we gotta record for. Yeah, it'd be nice to see the game that's part of the journey of being who you are today. Yeah. Maybe I'll go back and like pick one or two that are like really, really monumental to me, or like impactful. But I don't know. It's been a long time. Like, there has not been a game that right now I play only for myself and I don't stream, except for Heroes of the Storm. And even that I think I did like a random stream once. You'd be surprised how easy to find some free time. Yeah. Would you play RTS games on stream? I might play like the campaign for StarCraft 2. I don't know if I would play like multiplayer on StarCraft 2, and I don't know if you can play custom maps, because custom maps have like sound effects and different assets that might not be okay. But if I were to play RTS, it would probably just be the StarCraft 2 campaign. I'm just really out of practice with like the high-end StarCraft 2 stuff. Like, the highest rank I got was Diamond, but that was... Oh no. The highest rank I got was Diamond, but that was like 9 years ago. That was so long ago. Oh my god. 2014? Yeah, that's 9 years ago. So none of my skills will sort of survive. Man, I refuse to believe it was 9 years ago. Yeah, StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm, and Legacy of the Void. And then a year after Legacy of the Void, I was Diamond. But yeah, we're also old. The year suddenly hit. It does. What race did you main? What was your worst matchup? I was a... What was I? I think I was a Zerg main first, and then... Protoss? No. The other way around? I think Protoss first, then Zerg, and then my friend was like, oh, you just A move. And I was like, we'll switch over races and see who's better. And my worst matchup was against Terran, because I didn't really have a strategy against Terran. I only used Banelings against Marines, and I would only use Roaches against Mech. And then I never really played anyone who used air, so I never really got that far. And yeah, would love to see you play through all of StarCraft 2. It would take such a long time, but it would be a lot of fun. You'd be very nostalgic for a couple of people for like the first 2 streams, and then I might have to just skip the rest of it. Me over 22 knowing half of these growing up on half of these. Man. They're a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. 100%. How long is the game? Let's check. Let's check. StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty campaign is 17 and a half hours. 17 and a half hours. According to How Long to Beat. Ars Technica says 13 hours. Quora says 20 to 25 hours. It's an easy 2 streams. Not including the side missions. I think, yeah, this is just the objectives. Let's see. Legacy of the Void is 13 hours for the main story, 19 if you go main and side, 32 if you go completionist. Heart of the Swarm campaign. I don't know, chat. This is a long. Q Okoidi, thank you for joining the collective. Welcome, welcome. 2 streams of 8 hours. Man, I might play a few. I don't know if I'll play all of it. I might play like 1 or 2. Play StarCraft for PvP skirmish only. I used to. Does it take into account game speed? It's probably the same, because most players will default to fastest. It's not that long, but I don't think it's easy to play a game in only 2 games because the game is an RTS. Yeah, it's rough. Have y'all heard of the Mario typing game? I have not. Let's see. PvP with the Kois. The thing with PvP with the Kois is I don't know if it would be like. I would much rather have a PvP game that's like Mario Kart or Fall Guys or Smash. Right? Yeah, Smash. Because it's really easy to get a lot of people in and out. But like a PvP game with the Kois, like one match, you know, could be up to like 30 minutes. So it becomes very difficult, and because like if we do like a regular stream that's 3 hours long, then it ends up being just, you know, only 6 Kois will be able to play, and I would feel pretty bad about that. So, you know, things like Mario Kart where it's, you know, Kois can hop in and out, and we can cycle through a lot of people, and everyone kind of gets a chance to play. I think it works better that way. Also, they can see your forces. There's a little bit of a delay. It won't be too bad. What we need is a Twitch place for all the Kois to control. It's a 1v1, but it's me versus Kois. Kois play. Twitch plays Kois. Kois play. Kois control. I don't know what it is. The fighting the collective chat box of all the Kois. Members only 15 free for all in StarCraft 2. I don't know how many people still play StarCraft 2. It's been a long time since I played it. Kois play, Twitch plays. Ah, that'd be really cute though. I don't know how you would do that. I've actually not looked into the tech and what kind of bots you need in order to process that. I know it's a little bit involved, but I have not taken a look into that. How about a game with stream integration? I don't know how many games have YouTube integration. That's the thing. I know, for example, Magni played Cult of, what was it called? Cult of the Lamb. That's the one, right? He put Cult of the Lamb. I know that one has Twitch integration, but I don't think it had YouTube integration. And I actually think there's way too many Kois, because you can only have, like, on average, maybe 20 people in your cult, because they die of old age, or if you, like, bring them into battle, they can die then too. So it's hard to, like, cycle people through. But Cult of the Kois. There's some games that have Twitch integration that let us reward and punish you in game. I know a few of those. Those might be pretty fun. They die though and you get new coins. That's a lot to have at one time. Yeah. Nitro Stream Racing is a chat racing kart game that has YouTube integration. Ooh, I'll have to see. The quilt. You can sacrifice and commit coinabalism. Don't you have a Twitch though anyway? I do. I don't know, I feel weird about that, chat, because I told myself that I would keep Twitch only for games that are like Apex, Valorant, Tarkov, you know, the shooter games, the ones where I'm not really paying attention to chat because I have to focus on the game a bit, but it's, you know, I feel like I should, like the ones that involve chat interaction, I want to play here on YouTube, not on Twitch. But I don't know, it's strange. I have to figure this out. Minato, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful nap. Get lots of rest and sweet dreams. Enjoy your weekend. Just turn your brain off, really, 100%. I don't know, like, it's a weird thought. It's a weird thought, chat. But I had this image in my mind of, I wanted to be like, if you had to imagine what an experience would be like, I would be there and we would be sitting on a couch and like it would be playing games and then explaining the story as the game goes through, like a movie or like a tour guide or something, you know? As I think just like sitting there and playing games and not paying attention to chat, I find can be very, I don't know, cold. So I feel like the sensation that I want to give across is whenever you do watch my streams, at least here on YouTube, it's like hanging out, just sitting down there and enjoying some time together. And it feels weird for me to like play a game and just completely ignore chat. Like even in a collab, I'll have chat open and I'll glance over every now and then just to see what everyone's saying, you know? Not much of a connection if you're not interacting with chat. Yeah, exactly. Stay a while and listen. You have a nice narrator voice. Thank you. We need attention. I want to give you all more attention. Maybe. I'll try it. I might just do like a series of streams, like maybe like next week. No, maybe not next week. I think I have a few games I want to try do next week. We got to get back into Subnautica. We got to finish up Dredge and Return of Obra Dinn. Sometime in the future, yeah. What is the earliest video games you remember playing? Mine were Tomb Raider, Metal Gear Solid, Spyro, and Sonic. The very first video game that I remember playing is probably Super Mario on the Nintendo, on the NES, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it's Super Mario Bros. That's the very first one that I remember playing. That's old. Thank you for the super chat, Better Magic. Hakka, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Thank you for the raid, Hakka. Hello, Hakitos. Hope you're all having a good day. Nice and classic. It's old. It's just old, chat. Hey, Hakka, good to see you. I found out that I was Diamond in StarCraft 2 almost a decade ago. It was a decade. 10 years. Almost 10 years. 9 years. It'll be 10 later, but like... Oh, thank you for the strawberry. Thank you. Holy shit, that's almost as old as me, right? Time really does fly. Can you believe we're already almost at 6 months now? I've been thinking about a lot of stuff, Chad. this break, I've been kind of, yeah, I don't know. I also remember a lot of games that I used to play in the, I was just talking about that, right? Like, time flies and it's crazy. 6 months. I can't believe it's 6 months already. Did you know we hit 6 months in 5 days? Yeah, Thursday of next week is our 6-month anniversary. We don't have anything, do we? The HQ boys got to celebrate their 6-month anniversary, and we're along with the ride, I guess. What? How? Right? We came out in January. And that, we came out in January, the 8th of January. So that's January, February, March, April, May, June. Right? June. I don't know, maybe we do. Maybe. Do we? Wait, no, we're counting January. Technically 5 months if you count literally. No, because it came out January 8th. So it's the whole month of January. The whole month of February. Isn't 6 months in July? Is it? Are we counting at the end of January? Like, we'll only go February, March, April, May, June. 1 month is February 8th. It's from January, June 8th. Wait, that's the 5th? 1 month is February 8th, March 8th, April 8th, May 8th, June 8th. Is July? No, I count the debut month as 1 because January itself is a month. You still need to go through all of June. Oh. Okay, so it's next. It's next. Okay. Wait, let me double check. Time is confusing. Math is hard. Math and time is hard. Wait a minute, hold up. I don't have to turn on my AC. I'm gonna open my window. Give me just a moment. No matter when, I hope y'all can celebrate well. Thank you. I hope so too. What was that? That was my AC. I decided not to turn it on. It's dark enough that it should cool down if I open the window. Give me just a moment, chat. And I'm back. It is cool outside. I stuck my hand out there. It's really cool, but like, again, there's no breeze. It's just stagnant air. I want my air back. Give me the breeze. What happened to all the breezes? Humid? Not really. My room is more humid than the outside just because I'm in it and I'm talking a lot. So like the condensation from my breath is making it humid. Month 6 is June to July. When you count the years, depending on what you're doing, they can be off by 1 compared to the name of the year, but that's because there's no year 0. Ah, okay, maybe it's next month then. Still, 5 months. If the boys are doing any planning, I hope they're doing some planning without us because Flayon is super busy right now with his birthday, and I'm going to become super busy with my birthday. That's a lot of breath. I've been talking for like 3 hours nonstop, so. Man. Everyone's busy on their birthday. Yeah. Gonna end soon? I think it will be soon. I'm not really sure what to do. I was hoping to draw some pictures. I was hoping to like do some like paint stuff. I want to do more paint stuff. I know the members saw this. I'm not sure if I did this as an open stream for everybody, but I know the members saw it, where I would draw like random assets, like here. Like we have like koi fins. Oh no, that's my Photoshop. Wait, no, I can't show Photoshop stuff right now. Look at the thumbnails I've been making. Look at that. Wait, hang on, let me move this aside. Look at this, chat. Photoshop thumbnails. Yay. It's all rust. These are all the photos, like the thumbnails that I had been working on, and like I try to like name them after all the people so that I don't forget it. But I need to get back to like doing proper thumbnails again. There's a forewarned one, and then there's like the screenshot I took of myself for making these Zatsu thumbnails. I wanted to make a whole bunch of other stuff, but I guess we can do that for another time. We'll have it hide that away for now. But I had Photoshop open because I wanted to go ahead and like start drawing some more assets that were like set pieces for little bits. But I just didn't have the time to do that. Wait, it's all rust? Always has been. Give Shinri head pats. Let me see, where's the head pat? There's the head pat. Head pat. Thumbnails for your future streams, right? Yeah. There's a few more other stuff, like there's a Kunti-chan that pops up over here, but then she blushes and then disappears after a while. And then we still have this like table thing that I want to get to. I want to start using this table more, actually using it, and like have it for actual like PSAs that I could do, but I don't know when I would include it. I'll try to figure out a time and a place to start including these because I really want to get, you know, get more of these involved. What other stuff do I have? Did I have this thing? What is this thing? Oh, I don't know what that is. Jabo! Hello, Koidi. Welcome to the collective. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Ooh. Chat, I think I might go ahead and call it. Wait, let me see what does this do. What button does that? Oh, that's right, my license. I am a Ronin from Shinri. Pia. It's source. Trust me. I forgot I had that one too. But yeah. Wait, let me see. Does the fins and the Kunti-chan also pop up at the same time? There we go. And then she blushes. Let me see if we can get them off. There we go. It's a handmade license. Hey, we don't have like printing materials when you're wandering around without any master, right? And the crunchy dancing koi, that one is in the corner somewhere. I have to go find it again. It's like, where is it? Down here. There we go. The little koi, the dancing one. How many eggs can those fins hold? These are like realistic sized koi fins, so it depends on the age and the size of the kois. I want to spend some time working on a few assets for these. I don't know how I'll do them, but I'll try to incorporate them in a way, like as a surprise. We'll see. Wait, I wonder, do I still have my hearts or my roses? I still have those. Yay. There we go. I knew I still had a button. The hotkey was gone somewhere. So these are some of the things that I put together during that membership stream. So yeah. All right, we'll bring it out one more time. Bring out roses, and then a visual novel. The Shinri Otome game. Are we sure the coins aren't asking for help? I want to find more. I want to do more. I will try to do more, so we can have something more fun. But I do also have to go and clear out my hotkeys because right now they're strewn about all over my stream deck, and there's no organization there. But your model can't keep up with the pop speed. Yeah, I think we might just call it here, Chad. I'm out of topics now. I don't want to go I don't want to go back to food because I'm a little bit hungry myself. Too many the hotkeys everywhere. Confuse end stream with those. I did one time. I accidentally ended stream the moment I started because the hotkeys were in the wrong place. But yeah. Thank you everyone for stopping by and just having a nice little chat. I hope you are all able to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Because it's still Friday. Or, no, sorry. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one. If you are partying out tonight, make sure you stay hydrated. Get some of those electrolytes inside you so that you can be well rested on Sunday. And I'll see you all soon, Chad. Koyasumi. I have a few more ideas for various little pop-up things on the stream that I want to do. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to incorporate them in, but it didn't take too long to do it on the stream, so maybe I'll have a few ready by the time we get to the streams next time. Like later on this week. We'll see. Alright, let me go see if anyone is currently streaming and send you over their way. Let's see. I don't see anyone streaming. No, am I the last one? Wait, Zayev, oh my goodness. Thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Can we get some hearts in chat for the gifted memberships? Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Zayev. Chat, let me see if I can find the waiting room. I don't know who's coming up next. It looks like... Oh, cool. It looks like Vesper is going to be live in like 3 hours. In a midnight Zatsu. Ooh, interesting. All right, we'll drop you off over there in the waiting room. All right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Koyasumi.